Alright, so first and foremost, I want to give our praises to Yahweh, Bashem Yahushua, Bashem Makar the blindness to the elders and apostles of James Graham Stone, and salutation to all the Akims out there, pushing this word in sincerity and in truth. This is the brother Dawa boy from Jamaica GMS camp, here to do a short video. So basically, I want to talk about this that fact say, we still have people in this day and age who believe say, the current kingdom, the current society, now come to an end, right? Because been a talk to one of my housemate, them and him actually, when me actually spit the facts to him a say, shit now go hit the fan in another century, you see me? Say, all our go on now, soon calm down, and basically what go happen, the world will go back to a stable state. Which and while it now goes so because we see signs leading up to events and prophecies where the scriptures point out, right? Like mark of the beast, famine, right? So basically just are going to some scripture to prove some point, because my main point was the fact say famine are going to reach a lot of places now we can see it, right? Because what will happen is that even now you have low supply for water in Jamaica and food, right? So basically they must do a lot of things to basically import, because Jamaica is mainly focused on import, right? Mainly run on import, if you say, right? We don't do subsistent living, we provide for ourselves, mainly survive off of imports, right? And what will happen that in a time of war, people are going to hold back them resources, so them now going to send out them food and things, because you're going to have blockages at sea, you're going to have different things that happen, and people are going to need them food for them own people and them own country. So in a time of war, no matter how the country seek help, we now get none, right? Ezekiel 6:11, just said the Lord Yahweh, smite with thine hand and stamp with thy foot, and say, alas, for all the evil abomination of the house of Israel, for they shall fall by the sword, by the famine, and by the pestilence, right? So there's a famine, we basically see that, right? Because what happened is that all our food are basically run out within a space of 1 week, right? So what we are going to do, right? So it's either the martyr and cannibals. Well, we know so for the men of the Lord, most are going to provide for it, right? But what about the people them we shun the truth over the years, right? And then we have people out here that see them things and I put it off, right? Scripture even says pestilence, which I disease them. Right now you have basically a virus in Jamaica where basically them don't know the virus are what, but them are basically related to dengue, because it have similar symptoms of dengue, but it is not dengue, them don't know what, right? Which and while we know say the so-called white man have a lot of virus out there and I test them, right? So when a time for unleash full wrath, you know, say we have everything to perfection, all evil in perfection, right? I will basically see them signs here throughout things are come up, because a lot of disease, we have dengue, chikungunya. Over the years we see a lot of diseases are come up, and the signs them are sure even more prevalent now, because one time even a thing like flu and cold never so common. Now everybody catch flu and cold. It's simply a thing a man do, right? I will basically see them thing here, but yet still people are put them off, and the scripture say, them things here are come to pass, right? And the most our word now return unto him vain, right? Alright, this one. 2 Ezra 6:22, and suddenly shall the sown places appear, and sown the full storehouses shall suddenly be found empty, right? So yeah, as me that say, you're in a space of 1 week. In a space of 1 week, all of them something here, all like food supply are go gone, right? All of the food supply are go gone. So what people are gonna rely upon? How people constantly have put this off, right? But people need to get right to the Lord, because the only way when trouble take we are the only way we're gonna get saved, right? But we have people out here still believe say, oh, it not gonna happen in another century, right? Even the mark of the beast prevalent, right? The RFID chip, right? They have workplaces where require you to have a RFID chip. It's not implemented in Jamaica yet, but we can see the framework towards it because we actually see we actually see where we actually see where so okay. The NIDS are come with the same framework as the chip, so basically what they do, gather all information from one card. Yeah, for push out the chip, right? I will see exactly what got so okay. We see exactly what got took place, right? And things like them may take time push it to in the media because what them want to basically. I figured everybody under one control for them one way or other, right? And we see how them are gonna do it. And people the signs them out here clear, but people yet still people are put them off day to day, right? Alright. So it's Revelation 13 and 15. Second. And say, and he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed. Right? Image of the beast basically I go to the one way or the other. So if you not go with them one way or the other, you're gonna be put to death. Right? Right? So it's and he calls it all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond. As the scripture says, all, right? To receive a mark in their right hand or their forehead. And we can basically see that I get prevalent nowadays because you have a couple places like I think it's Sweden or Switzerland, one of them places where basically the RFID chip fully implemented. You have business in the United States with the RFID chip rollout, right? And we can see the framework I get set up out here. Right, that's why people say cause it all, and what them do, them attack like the food supply, right? Them attack it in a ways what we basically need. So basically this is it. When them take away the currency we have now, the fiat currency, the paper money, right? And say yo, we have to go e-banking, right? So meaning say yo, we have to use things via the internet or through artificial intelligence, right? So we not gonna have no hands-on money, no physical money not gonna be there again. What gonna happen? Everybody are gonna be forced to take the chip, right? Because we all know say our people love for belly bad, right? So basically what gonna happen is that it will come to a state where it's either you take the chip or you die from hunger or them kill themselves, right? And knowing our people them just gonna go with the flow because like hear how our people talk, well, in our hands for really do anything about it. It's up to the most about our people now gonna do a thing. Just about a talk. That's why I say cause it all, right? They say and that no man might buy or sell, right? So I say it go back to the same thing, might buy or sell, so you can't go buy nothing because you don't have the mark. This is where your money are gonna depend, this is where all the information are gonna depend, right? So if he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. Here is wisdom. Let him that had understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 603 scores and six. Right? And basically, this is a prophecy what we see I get fulfilled daily. And we people out we see them thinking and we actually break it down to people, but people are putting stuff day to day. Right? I say yo, them not ready yet and them not build them house yet. And them type of stupidness that our people made. Right? And that's why I say them will get caught in a trap and most of them are dead. Right? Cause so okay. Revelation 14 and 9. And the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast and his image, and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of Yahweh. Right? So if you don't take the chip, you see me, you're gonna dead. by Esau way. But this is why scripture says if you take the chip, it is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation, and he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angel and in the presence of the holy lamb. So if you do take the chip, you're gonna dead anyways, right? So basically it is best to die for the sake of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. Not to stray, but just a show say yo, we have signs out here where actually a lead up to a lot of things, right? We signify say yo, this place is coming to an end. We see world powers get angry and thing at each other, you know, right? And we know say yo, Edom are gonna destroy Edom, right? Because America is supposed to go totally desolate, right? And we see things that lead up to that, right? So that one I give all praises to Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. Double honors to the elders and apostles of James Great Millstone, and salutation to all your Akims out there pushing his word and sincerity. Shalom.